Viewers, welcome back to the Coach's Desk with host Coach Minze. Yeah, people, and we're here to talk about the national trials. Yes, we did a video talking about the female 100 meters and the expectations, yes, of the cast that will be lined up in that event, and persons are picking their favorite already. But let's look over on the men's 110-meter hurdles, people. Yes, that is also going to be another cracking event. I believe, though, that Omar McLeod, the red hot favorite for this event, 13.01 seconds, world lead. He is leading where that is concerned in that event. Then you have another protagonist in the person of Rashid Broadbell. He has 13.10. Definitely. You have what's the name of that athlete again from MVP? Ronald Levy. Yes, Ronald Levy. Answer Parchment. A few athletes. So it's gonna be a very, very interesting event, if you know what I mean. But let's talk about the athletes. Omar McLeod is an Olympic champion. Yes. So he would have been on the big stage already. He would have experienced the world stage, like I said. So, I mean, coming into this event, he is the overwhelming favorite in my estimation. You know what I mean? But when you look at the field, it's a very competitive field. It's not going to be a easy walkover for Omar McLeod. It's going to be competitive right to the line. And of course, we know that the hurdle event, even though you know the quality of the competitors, quality of the favorite, it is still an obstacle event that if you're not rhythmic, if you don't have your cadence and your rhythm in order, then that tells me you might have something that will not go your way in terms of you start to race rather than hurdle. So, I mean, it's all about the form, it's all about keeping a composure, it's all about the mental readiness for this event, because you're going to go over 10 flights of hurdles. But like I said, Omar McLeod is very experienced. If he's back to the best, what I've seen in that 13.01 in terms of his old technique and his speed in between, and he doesn't hit hurdles, Omar McLeod, to me, in my estimation, is going to be very, very hard to beat. Very hard. I think he is very fast, especially over 100 meters. So, I mean, once he controls his race, once he does what he's supposed to do, then he will hit the podium as the number one for the Jamaica National Trials. Now, we have a situation where a young athlete, former St. Jago High School athlete in Rashid Broadbell, sprung up. Yes, he is new on the scene in terms of senior hurdles. He, in his final year at Boys and Girls Championship, he came third in the 110-meter hurdles. You know what I mean? And from then he went on to UTEC, where he's at MVP training with Stephen Francis, and he's doing extremely well. He has done some fast times. He went to a meet in Florida. Didn't do so well in terms of time. I think he ran 13.3 as opposed to when he's at home 13.1. So with the pressure of going up against the caliber athletes like Omar McLeod, Ronald Levy, even though you'd have beaten Levy already, I mean, trust me, it's going to be difficult. I certainly believe that if he holds his nerve, he could be one that will upset Omar McLeod. Yeah, man, he could have upset. The youngster is very fast. He's very quick. Issues that I'm having with him is the hurdles in terms of his clearance. He needs to clean up that part of his race where he touch less hurdles over the top. Because once he gets all 10 hurdles clean, he should give Omar McLeod a very good run to the line. You know what I mean? He would have gotten faster, yes. So it just augurs well for the 110-meter hurdles because it's gonna be epic, people. It's another event that's gonna be epic. Ronald Levy, who showed over the past few years that he's a real contender. I think he got injured and he has not been himself lately. Like I said earlier, Rashid Broadbell, his training partner, would have beaten him a few times. So, I mean, it's just for him to get back his confidence, get back into his rhythm, get back into his groove in terms of competitiveness. And, I mean, once he stays healthy, then once he stays true to the game, then definitely he should be in the top 3. You have a Damian Thomas, who everyone, well, I'm not certain if it is everyone, but I had expected him to win the NCAA Divisional 1 Outdoor Championship in the 110-meter hurdles. However, it seemed to me he got a bad start, but persons are also theorizing that he might be injured. If he comes to the trial in good condition, fully fit, and he can execute a very good race, then that tells me, again, that he could have something to say about being in the top 3. He's a fine hurdler, world under-20 champion. He knows about the hurdle. He has been hurdling a very long time. So, I mean, he's going to be one of the candidates that can break into the top 3. Then you have a Hanso Parchment, a seasoned campaigner. We have not seen much of Hanso for this season. But, I mean, it's going to be very difficult for him to break in the top 3. But you never know. But people, this is going to be a huge one. There's a Orlando Bennett as well, a young athlete there. We're not certain about a DeJour Russell. Trust me, it is lined up to be one of those crackers for the championship. And we're looking forward to this event. Like I said earlier though, Omar McLeod is the overwhelming favorite in my estimation. He's the one to beat. And anyone who I would say could beat Omar McLeod is Rashid Broadbell. Once he execute, once he put a good enough race together, he will certainly be the one who could spring an upset over Omar McLeod. But the third spot up for grabs, Damian Thomas, Ronald Levy, Hanso Parchment. This is going to be tough. I believe, though, at this trial, there's going to be a lot of heartbreaking where persons are going to come up chumps and break some heart. You know what I mean? So, people, what are your thoughts on this 110-meter hurdles for men? Yeah, man. Jamaica National Trials. It should be a banger. It should be a humdinger. Yeah, man. What say you? Comment down below in the comment section and share your views on this one, people. Thanks again for tuning in. Big up yourself. Remember, if you're new, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. So when we publish these videos, you will be well aware. Thanks again, people. Peace out.